Lord of the Rings of Power Episode 1 and 2 both premiered on Amazon Prime Video on 1st of September, and I know this video is late, but I have my reasons, which we'll discuss in this video. Both of these episodes are 1 hour long, so I watched a total of 2 hours of Middle Earth, and honestly, I haven't been this bored recently. Among the Lord of the Rings trilogy, The Two Towers is my least favorite, but still, an hour into that and I'm having the time of my life, but here, it's just plain boring. The series is beautiful and it looks very expensive, but what the fuck will I do with these when there's nothing interesting going on? I thought after the first episode the real thing will come out, but no, they are still setting things up. Look, I've seen many movies which take very long to set things up, but they keep me interested. So far, we have seen 3 or 4 main characters: Galadriel, the Black Elf, Elrond, and the Harfoots, but the characters for which I am rooting here is this kid. 2 hours have passed and I haven't even connected with the main lead of the show. Talking about the Harfoots, what the fuck are they doing? None of their conversations make sense to me, especially the one where they interact with the spaceman. And this dude, all he did was scream, the wind started, and then he slept. I hope things catch up to pace cause I'm a big fan of Jackson trilogy and those things got me interested in the Tolkien literature. I haven't read all of it, but still, they are fucking interesting. Now let's talk about some of the controversy here. The showrunners decided to create some entirely new characters which I don't know why. Were the characters in here not enough? Also, where's the beard? In the books, one cannot differentiate between a dwarf man and a woman. Both are fat, have beards, but here I don't see any. Talking about the black characters here, look, some stories are exclusive to a place or a country or a continent. In older times, there weren't any black peoples in European countries, and that is why there aren't any black characters in the book. But forcing them into the show just for the sake of a woke message is not cool. You must respect the books. These books are some of the greatest books ever written. More than one generation of Tolkien family had dedicated their lives to writing these books, and you guys are neglecting that just like this. I have no problems with the black characters, but still, was there any need for this? Talking about the black elf with small hair, in the books, it's specified that elves are tall, have slender bodies, and have long blonde hairs. This character does not exist in the books and has been created just for the sake of the show, and I don't know where they are going to take this. Overall, the first 2 episodes were not the best out there. Just watch Jackson trilogy and then read the books. I hope the show catches its pace and saves itself from being a $1 billion disaster. Hope you guys like this video. Subscribe for more. That's all I'm gonna say.